Welcome to Mind Flip, where we explore the fascinating world of hypothetical scenarios and mind-bending possibilities. Today, we're diving into a question that has captivated human imagination for centuries. What if you could time travel? Buckle up, because we're about to take you on a wild ride through the past, present, and future. If you're ready to have your mind flipped, hit that like button and let's get started. Time travel has been a staple of science fiction for decades, captivating audiences with tales of paradoxes, alternate timelines, and the tantalizing possibility of changing the course of history. But what if it wasn't just fiction? What if you could actually step into a time machine and traverse the fourth dimension at will? The implications would be staggering, to say the least. Imagine being able to witness pivotal moments in history firsthand. You could stand beside Cleopatra as she ruled ancient Egypt, or watch Leonardo da Vinci paint the Mona Lisa. Want to see dinosaurs roaming the earth? No problem. Just dial back the clock about 65 million years, and don't forget to pack your camera, and maybe some running shoes just in case. Of course, time travel wouldn't be all fun and games. The infamous butterfly effect suggests that even the tiniest change in the past could have massive repercussions in the future. Step on a butterfly in the Jurassic period, and you might return to a present where humans never evolved. Accidentally sneeze on your great-great-grandfather, and you could cease to exist altogether. Talk about a bad case of the sniffles. This raises an important question. Would time travelers have a moral obligation to avoid interfering with history? Or would the temptation to fix past mistakes be too great to resist? Imagine the ethical dilemmas faced by a time traveler with the power to prevent wars, assassinations, or natural disasters. The road to temporal hell might just be paved with good intentions. Time travel also introduces a whole host of mind-bending paradoxes that would make even the most seasoned physicist reach for the aspirin. Take the classic grandfather paradox, for instance. If you travel back in time and prevent your grandfather from meeting your grandmother, how could you possibly exist to make the trip in the first place? It's enough to make your head spin faster than a DeLorean hitting 88 miles per hour. Then there's the predestination paradox, where your attempts to change the past actually end up causing the very events you were trying to prevent. Imagine traveling back in time to stop the sinking of the Titanic, only to discover that your warnings are what caused the captain to change course and hit the iceberg in the first place. Talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. While visiting the past would certainly be fascinating, imagine the possibilities of traveling to the future. You could witness technological advancements beyond your wildest dreams, see how humanity tackles, or fails to tackle, current global challenges, and maybe even catch a sneak peek at the next season of your favorite TV show. No more waiting for cliffhanger resolutions. However, visiting the future could also be a double-edged sword. What if you discover that things don't turn out so well for humanity? Would you be able to resist the urge to return to the present and try to change things? And if you did, would you be creating an alternate timeline or simply fulfilling the destiny that was always meant to be? These are the kinds of questions that keep time travelers and philosophers up at night. Time tourism, the ultimate vacation package. If time travel were to become a reality, you can bet your bottom dollar, or whatever currency is used in the future, that someone would find a way to monetize it. Imagine time tourism agencies offering package deals to witness historical events or experience life in different eras. Visit ancient Rome for a week, only 9,999 credits. Chariot races and gladiatorial combat included, togas extra. Of course, there would need to be some strict regulations in place. We can't have tourists running amok through history, taking selfies with Julius Caesar, or trying to give stock tips to their past selves. Time travel TSA would have a field day confiscating anachronistic items at the temporal security checkpoint. Sir, I'm afraid you can't bring that smartphone to medieval Europe. Please place it in the bin along with your shoes and any weapons of mass destruction. One often overlooked aspect of time travel is the language barrier. Even if you stick to relatively recent history, you'd still have to contend with archaic forms of your native tongue. Try explaining your predicament to someone from Shakespeare's time. Prithee, good sir, I am a traveler from the future, come hither in a machine most wondrous. You'd probably end up being mistaken for a particularly eccentric actor, or worse, accused of witchcraft. And let's not even get started on trying to communicate with our early hominid ancestors. Your best bet might be to brush up on your charade skills before embarking on any prehistoric adventures. Just be prepared for some confused looks when you try to mime, "I come in peace" to a group of Neanderthals. The practical applications. Beyond mere curiosity. While the idea of time travel is often associated with adventure and exploration, its potential practical applications are truly mind-boggling. Imagine being able to go back and document lost historical events or recover long-lost knowledge. Archaeologists and historians would have a field day, quite literally, verifying their theories and filling in the gaps in our understanding of the past. In the realm of science and medicine, time travel could revolutionize research. Scientists could observe long-term effects of various phenomena in a fraction of the time it would normally take. Medical researchers could fast forward to see the outcomes of treatments or go back to study the origins and evolution of diseases. The potential for advancing human knowledge would be virtually limitless. The environmental impact. Cleaning up our temporal act. With the ability to travel through time, we might finally be able to address some of the long-term consequences of our actions on the environment. Imagine being able to show past generations the future effects of pollution, deforestation, and climate change. Would seeing the consequences firsthand be enough to change behaviors and policies? On the flip side, we could also learn valuable lessons from the past about sustainable practices and living in harmony with nature. Perhaps a trip to pre-industrial societies could provide insights into more eco-friendly ways of life. Just be careful not to introduce any invasive species or futuristic pollutants during your temporal ecotour. The ultimate question, would we be ready? As exciting as the prospect of time travel may be, it's worth considering whether humanity would be truly ready for such power. The ability to manipulate time could have far-reaching consequences that we can scarcely imagine. Would we use it responsibly, or would the temptation to meddle with history prove too great? Perhaps the real question isn't, what if you could time travel? But rather, what would you do if you could time travel? It's a question that forces us to examine our values, our understanding of causality, and our place in the grand tapestry of time. And who knows, maybe someday we'll have the opportunity to find out firsthand. As we wrap up this temporal journey, we hope you've enjoyed exploring the mind-bending possibilities of time travel with us. If you found this video thought-provoking, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join the MindFlip family. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest mind-flipping adventures. And let us know in the comments. If you could travel to any point in time, where or when would you go? Until next time, keep flipping those minds.